elsewhere.
Non-competes were on the table and then off the table on a federal level, and how does that affect the employment contracts for the employees and also the employers, and what do they have to look out for?
Well, in Florida, typically, it is customary and usual to have an employment contract for a healthcare professional that has a non-competition clause in it. And the non-competition clause is not strict. You don't have to just accept it. It's a negotiable item, and we have to be aware of is that courts have upheld these clauses as long as their geographical area and their time limitation is reasonable. For instance, up to 2 years has been deemed reasonable. Within a few miles of an office has been deemed reasonable. But also, these clauses can be for more. They could be permanent. They could be no competition forever, and they could also be for the entire state of Florida. Uh, Whether or not they get upheld is an analysis that has to be done to understand what the job was, what the people are doing, and they have to be negotiated, and the ramifications of the agreement really need to be taken into consideration. And what the healthcare provider needs to understand is that just like all the other terms in a contract that's provided by an employer, it is negotiable. Obviously, at Rosenberg Law, we look out to make sure that our clients understand, whether it be the employer and or the employee, what is reasonable, what will be contested, or what would be an appropriate clause to have within the agreement. Because at the end, do we really want to have an issue where a doctor who's been working and raising a family in Sarasota all of a sudden decides that they want to open up their own practice, but then can't because they're prevented by a non-competition clause, which can impact them financially as well as emotionally and socially. So we're very much aware, and we want to make sure that the providers and the employers are aware of how the terms of the contract truly impact both the employer and the employee when negotiating those contracts up front.